They look like some thirsty scheming to try to get on. And I'm looking like, what would even make me the target, basically? So I'm looking
well,
like,
if you don't know her like that, and you claiming to be the target, and it ain't no nothing, then the problem is solved, ladies and gentlemen. He is not the peppy. But if it is, then you got a problem.
Hello.
Well, damn.
Yeah, well, damn.
Am I surprised to see Karlie? No, because I know that I made mention of the party. She knew I was gonna be there. And of course, she was gonna wanna stick her little head and see what was going on.
You look handsome tonight.
I appreciate that.
I like you with a mask on because I don't have to see your face. Now, who's this?
This actually is Jasmine.
Hi, Jasmine.
Hi. Who actually...
I have nothing against you.
Okay.
I just want to find out, why is he here with another woman?
I'm here by myself.
I mean, he's not here with another woman.
This is Rod's lady. I don't have nothing to do with her. She Rod, my homie.
Oh, okay.
We're not. It's not.
Why you gotta keep?
Just got out of the feds.
Yes.
Jock is friends with this creepy ass dude, Rod, who just so happens to be Mimi's ex. Things went really badly with Mimi, and so she moved on to Stevie. I don't know all the details, but I do know that Rod is bad news. And so I'm sure that his girl is shady too.
Anyway, yo, Jasmine, congratulations on y'all kid.
Thank you, baby.
That's beautiful, yeah. She got a newborn.
While he was in the feds, you had the baby? Rod just got out the pen, and this girl has a newborn, so that means she was hopping around other people's penises. Shady as somehow, some way, you got pregnant.
To be honest with you, it
Karlie, what? That's her business. Yo, I don't got nothing to do with that, but I feel like
it's
you want to
not
disclose
Rod's
that.
child. It's not.
Then whose is it?
It's Kirk's baby.
Kirk who? Kirk who?
Kirk Ross.
What?
Oh, hold on. Whoa.
What?
Yo, time.
Wait, my bitch?
You can't be yelling stuff out like that if that's not real.
I definitely don't believe that Jasmine understands the magnitude of drama that just opened up.
I need to see a DNA. This girl is telling me she got a baby by Kirk for us. For us who?
Oh, wait.
You're giving too much information right now. Just stop.
I wasn't gonna tell anybody, and maybe a party wasn't the right place. But there's never gonna be a right time. We're just gonna go ahead and get a drink. I just don't want it to be too much drama.
Yeah. This is the type of people you like to hang around?
I invited you here, remember?
Yeah, but you came in here with...
I didn't come with nobody. I came with me. I came with me in this goddamn coat. I came with me in this coat. I don't know what Kirk done did, but that body language on that young lady, I didn't feel like she was lying. But that don't mean she wasn't lying.
You know Kirk is your friend. You know Rasheeda's your friend.
I didn't know none of that. I swear to God.
So you didn't know that was...
This is the first time I ever heard that in my life on my kids.
Is this girl lying? Because if she's telling the truth, Rasheeda's whole life is about to crash. Should I believe this bitch? Because I don't want to go back to Rasheeda. Tell Rasheeda what's up.
First,
that's my friend.
That ain't your place. That ain't your place.
Yes, it is.
Because you gonna tell Kirk.
Man, with all this going on, I forgot my boy Kirk was on his way here. It ain't no way I'm finna let my dog walk into this mess without a 911.
What did you say to Kirk?
I told Kirk, I said, bro, hit me ASAP. Hidden agenda 911.
This is some crazy ass.
Girl just said that.
Wait.
Kirk, you motherfucker.
Time out.
what I don't know about. God damn. I came here tonight to pay my respects to Jocelyn, but I don't know what I just walked into.
So Jasmine, do you know Jasmine? You know? Light-skinned Jasmine, real pretty, really pretty. Like Rasheeda pretty.
Okay. So I see Kirk walking into the party, and I have to think quick on my feet. I know he hasn't told his wife about me and the baby, and I know he's gonna be upset that I let this secret out to his friends.
I'm gonna be on some real. Do you know her? Right here.
But here we are, and I'm buzzed enough to deal with Kirk and his wrath. And it's time for him to face the truth.
Okay, that. Kirk, you have a baby by this girl.
Do I have a baby? Do I look like I got a baby by her?
Do you know her?
Have you seen her before?
Nah, this the woman saying she got a baby like you, bro.
Jock is the king of shade.
Hold on, Tom. I ain't no king of nothing, Karlie, real
Don't
talk.
be teaching him how to be
Man,
shady.
ain't no teaching nothing. I'm talking to my partner right now.
Okay, all this whispering, it ain't working for me. I gotta look out for my girl, Rasheeda. This chick has put all my girls' business out on Front Street. Oh, don't be shy now, Kirk. Tell the truth.
We don't even know what's going on. She say she's to see the child with you, and I'm just like, I want to dead all the bull out of respect. I feel like you should know, and yeah.
I'm speechless.
Kirk, this is not the time to laugh. It's my girl involved.
Karlie, come on with all that. So
Let's go. You so aggressive for her all the time.
I'm not aggressive.
Let's go.
That's what it is. This some and I mean, Karlie could be as mad as me as she want to, but you gotta face the fact. I mean, this is the same cat that let me sleep on this couch 2 years ago. So you know I'm gonna look out for Kirk.
You don't know me?
I might have seen you in Atlanta.
Kirk, you don't know me.
Do I?
If that's your response, great. Because now I know where the you stand. So you ain't never meet with me at my mother house before. What?
I'm listening.
Kirk,
What?
I don't really know what's going on.
I mean, I feel like his face says it
but
all.
I'm sitting
I
here
mean,
listening.
I can't go off of what nobody
I mean,
face
this
say.
is how I look. You know about Rasheeda,
Of course,
so you know I'm a married man, right?
of course.
What would you be doing for me if you knew
Don't try
that?
to flip the script right
I'm
now.
asking you a question.
What would you be doing me as a married man?
I see you had some drinks, huh?
Hey, look, man.
This is a man that was at the hospital when our son was born. He's been giving me money to help support our child. But yet here he is in front of his friends acting as if he has no idea who I am. I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
I was gonna do the masquerade thing. I'm not here to be blamed for bro. I'm out of here, bro.
I already knew you was gonna do that.
Yo, what
I just had the craziest ever happen as I go to the party. I walk in and I see Jock and Karlie and him at the bar, and Karlie is just looking at me like deranged and crazy. So I'm like, what? What's going on? You've done it now. You've really done. I'm like, what the you talking about?
You've done it now.
Yeah.
What that mean?
Somebody said you got a baby with some chick. And
What?
I'm thinking it's a joke. So I'm looking like, okay, really? I got a baby with a chick, cool. But then the broad come walking out the back.
Well, who is the broad?
Some drunk broad stumbling at the bar and like,
What's her name?
Jasmine. She just talking like, yo, you know, yeah, I got a baby and you, just something. And I'm looking like, okay, go ahead and say I'm joking.
I'm sitting here trying to like absorb all this and keeping calm because at the end of the day, you know, you got to deal with facts. But what I do know is I know my husband. And I know that something ain't right about this story. See, I know. Don't play with me. So you don't know the girl?
Nah. Well, I said I may know the broad from a strip club though.
Okay, so you know her.
Really don't know her, but when she said she worked at a strip club that I've been in, then I said, oh, okay, well, that's probably one of them girls out that strip club.
I'm confused. Are you out here doing you ain't got no business doing?
Not
That's
at
the
all.
question. And I know it might take a man a minute to get his mind right to think, should he be honest? So, is there anything you want to let me know? You ain't never
No.
Okay, so she just making up lies then.
Yeah, of course.
I would
I'm
hope
just looking
that
like
she would be. But you know, we've had our problems. And the last thing you need is a problem.
I'm not trying to get into none of that.
It just sounds like a whole bunch of just like half-ass story type to me. Okay, so not only is Kirk telling me the craziest story I've ever heard, but he over here stumbling and bumbling and flipping over words. It sounds like he done lost his mind. And honestly, I think he has. But I tell you what, I'm damn sure gonna get to the bottom of whatever it is he trying to say.
They look like some thirsty scheming to try to get on. And I'm looking like, what would even make me the target, basically? So I'm looking
well,
like,
if you don't know her like that, and you claiming to be the target, and it ain't no nothing, then the problem is solved, ladies and gentlemen. He is not the peppy. But if it is, then you got a problem.
My name is Jasmine, and I'm the mother of Kirk Frost's 4-month-old baby boy. I met Kirk while I was dancing in the club and while my boyfriend Rod was in jail. But Kirk knew that Kannon was his baby, and he agreed to take care of him and help me out financially. But then I made the stupid mistake of going to that masquerade party and telling the wrong people that I have a baby with Kirk. Since then, I've been sitting at home, avoiding the man that's been helping me take care of Kirk's child. But now I'm here to try to explain to my man Rod what happened, and hopefully he understands.
Where you been?
I just needed a little space. I needed a little time.
Space.
My name's Rod Bullock, and I'm in the business of making music. In fact, I was one of those people who saw something in young Jock and invested in his career early on. Jasmine and I have been together off and on for about 5 years now. We fell off when I got sent to prison for money laundering. But I'm back now, and we're trying to make a go of things.
What's going on?
So, went to the masquerade party. Everything was all good. Me and Jock's talking at the bar. Karlie walks up and assumes that I'm with Jock, I guess. So Jock clears it up, tries to change his subject. He congratulates me on having the baby, which leads to Karlie asking how did I have a baby with somebody who was in the pen. And I just let her know that Kirk is the father of Kannon. Lo and behold, in walks Kirk. And so,
Wow.
I mean, I confront him about it.
So what does Kirk have to say?
He's denying everything. He's acting as if he doesn't know me.
I don't know what you expected from him but that.
Jasmine and I have talked through all this, and we decided the best thing for now is to hold on to her secret. You know, Kirk has been sliding her some bread here and there and paying her bills, but you know, I've been taking care of the baby. But I guess Jasmine couldn't hold on to it anymore.
You made these choices. That's the man you chose to have a baby with. I don't mean to blame you, man, but I gotta blame you. I wasn't gone but 8-9 months at the most. And we come back to a whole new life.
At first, I was pissed about the Jasmine and Kirk situation. But then I got out of jail, the feelings were still there, so we decided to try to work things out.
I'm genuinely sorry for all that.
I wish you hadn't said nothing in the first place and let it be.
I don't want his father to get away scot-free.
You stepped out of bounds. As long as you was playing ball, it was all good. The moment you stepped out of bounds, he turned his back.
One thing he can't do is hide from the truth forever.
Hey, I don't even know how to feel. I know it's my responsibility as her friend to tell her everything I know. But this woman's whole life is about to change. I wish I don't even have to be a part of it. Thank you for finally answering my calls. You probably like, I don't want to talk to this Karlie.
I figured I might as well hear what you got to say. Because he told me he don't know the girl.
At all?
That's what he claimed.
I met with the girl.
Oh, you did? I was willing to talk to Karlie because I knew she was there the night that this little bitch dropped a bomb on whatever the situation is going down with her and Kirk. But it never occurred to me that Karlie was gonna take it upon herself to go meet up with the chick on some one-on-one. Now I'm feeling a little like,
She said he met her at a strip club. Fast forward to, they had sex. Fast forward to, now she's pregnant. Fast forward to, he moved her in your old building. She lives downstairs from y'all. She's met Carter. She's hung out with Kirk's family. And I didn't believe anything she's telling me at this point, right? I was like, show me something. So she shows me text messages from Kirk. I said, let me see the number. She was like, no, he uses a whole nother phone. He got 2 phones.
really?
She showed me a video. And the video was her in her apartment and Kirk is holding the baby. And she was like, say hi to daddy. I was like, okay, so.
I don't even know what to say. feeling a little sick to my stomach right now. I'm disgusted. Like, I don't even know. This is so far and all over the place. It almost seems like a movie to me. Like, is this real? Let me tell you something. I've been married for 17 years, right?
I know.
And yes, you go through, but I would not wish no like this on nobody. I'm not surprised that that bitch, I don't know her. I don't give a about her. At the end of the day, the person who's supposed to be my best friend and my husband and my soulmate. You understand what I'm saying? We built this whole life together. But to hear that is hurtful as Karlie, I'm gonna be honest with you. At first I didn't want to talk to you because I was thinking you would be on some bullshit. At the end of the day, you would have to be a sick motherfucker to make that up, and I would hope that you would.
This is what she showed me, and I pray and I hope that this bitch is on some scam artist because you have no paternity test.
That's just too much. She had a whole lot to say about y'all done been in a relationship, that you take care of her, that your ass then had my child, Carter, around her and got the nerve to have a bum bitch around your family.
That's not true.
So you need to tell me something to make me not want to strangle the out of you.
I mean, I don't want to say it's a lie, but yeah, I did lie. Yeah, I do know the girl.
So what's up with you and the girl?
On some just real is it a situation where I might have up in a sense? Yes. Did I fuck around? Yes. I wasn't in no relationship. They ain't been around none of our family. They ain't been around our kids. All that is all plot.
She live in the building. Did you know that?
Yes, I did.
Did you put her in the building?
No, I didn't.
Now you done sat here and told this big ass lie and then topped it off with an old weak ass, lame ass confession. You can't even keep it 1,000 with a bitch. And on top of all that, I'm so damn mad at you right now that I hadn't even focused on the fact that this bitch is claiming she got a baby by you. Why would you do that? You wasn't thinking about me. You wasn't thinking about Carter.
Dude,
you wasn't thinking about
Kyle. You. I love my family.
I throw this you.
But I'm.
No, you don't. No, the you don't.
Okay.
You couldn't. You couldn't doing the dumb you did. No, you couldn't.
Man, you throwing in my face.
Because I might not be perfect, but goddamn, I'm the type of bitch you want to go a bitch at the strip club. That's what I get. That's what I get from my friend. What you gonna do?
I was drunk.
You know what?
I made a mistake.
Be drunk. Get your mother and get the out.
Hey. So Jasmine called me out the blue because she wanted to talk at her apartment. I don't know why she invited me here, but I came here for one reason and one reason only. Is to see this baby. Rasheeda needs to know if there's a baby out here looking like the spitting image of her husband. I'ma be nice, nasty, just to find out what I need to know. I will say this is the same building that Kirk and Rasheeda used to live in.
So you believe me now?
Yes,
okay.
I will say that.
I'll take that.
Is everything okay? Because I see boxes and...
I'm in the process of moving right now. My lease is up and I'm gonna have to pay money myself.
So are you moving because he's not paying the rent anymore? Or?
Right. I haven't heard from him since Jocelyn's party. He still hasn't checked on Kannon.
Where's Kannon?
He's out right now. He should be returning any minute now.
And you're sure 99.999999999 that this is Kirk's baby?
Absolutely. I wouldn't be sitting here lying about something as serious as this.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey.
We back. Oh, is that Kannon?
Yeah.
I see my patience is paid off. A little boring chit chat was definitely worth the wait.
See, I'm good, mama.
I am finally about to lay eyes on this baby. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. He kind of looks like Kirk. But I can't tell. Oh my God. So this is Kannon. Seeing him in the flesh just take this to a whole nother level. Just got real. Come here. I would love to take a picture of him.
What are your motives, Karlie?
I love holding babies.
What are your motives,
Nothing.
Karlie?
I just like babies.
I have no idea what she is up to. But if she's gonna show all these pictures to her friend Rasheeda, then shoot all the pictures you want, girl, and show Kirk's wife the family resemblance.
Oh, hey, man. And he got a dimple, just like Kirk.
Yes, Karlie. He has a dimple like Kirk because he's Kirk's son.
Speaking of tests, my boy, Deacon Kirk. Hey, man, I've been keeping Kirk business on the low, but I found out a whole lot from Karlie. Plus, it's the first time I seen Kirk since that party. And I got some of my own confessions I got to make right now.
I had a minor setback. I was hanging out with Tango and my partners. Me and Rasheeda's relationship was kind of on the rocks. A little bit too much drinking, hanging in the club. And some broad named Jasmine. I slipped. I f***ed up when I f***ed the chick. Now she's saying she got a baby in his mind. But
is it yours or not, bro? Did you bust in that?
Hell no. I know I use protection.
I'm gonna tell you something crazy. Kirk, I know what you're going through because guess what? What? I smashed Jasmine too.
Oh my God. So that could be your baby, not Kirk baby?
No, I had the Jimmy on.
So everybody wore rubber.
But she's still pregnant.
Kirk, you know I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, bro. You know I kind of mess with old Karlie a little bit. Like she sent me pictures of the baby like on some real like.
Do the baby look like him or not?
The baby got a little booty chin. I mean, Kirk ain't really got no booty chin.
I'm good.
But you said you had the condom on though, Kirk.
All I'm saying is, look, time out, listen. Karlie got video with you and this baby.
Video.
Then she go to say you got Jasmine standing in the same spot that you and Rasheeda was staying in while y'all was getting y'all house finished. And that ain't even the worst part, Kirk. Then she started talking about, oh, he hooked up with her friend Kannon too.
Who the f is Kiana? My old. Wow.
Kiana was Tango's girl, not mine. As far as I know, Rod scooped back in, took Tango's used goods, and kept it moving. It's all a plot. It's all about this right here.
So she trying to set you up, basically?
Shorty was like, yo, it's a situation that happened. She kept pressing. I'm like, oh, so you trying to start? I'm a married dude. I don't need that going back to Rasheeda. So I said, I tell you what, you told me you could be pregnant by me, right? It take how much money to take care of this kid? Here you go. Just keep my name out your mouth till I tell my wife about this.
With all that being said, man, how much you told Rasheeda?
Everything. I put off taking the DNA test for quite a long time, but I couldn't avoid it forever. It's time for me to face the music and let my wife know the results. What I want more than anything is for Rasheeda and I to get back to the place we was before I messed up. I miss my wife, I miss my kids, and damn, I even miss the house that I took 2 years building. You look nice.
Thank you. What brings you here?
I'm trying to figure out a way for us to kind of make things easier. This is a big-ass house. There's bedrooms everywhere.
What are you saying?
I'm saying, why can't we just be in one place?
I feel as though we owe our children to just be as fair as possible while we're trying to figure out what the scenario is gonna be with this marriage. While I'm trying to figure out what the scenario is gonna be. I think about this all the time. I wake up and I'm in the bed by myself, and yeah, that's hard. But at the same time, you don't deserve to be there. I don't know what the future holds, but I know right now what we're doing with the family is the best that I'm able to do.
Okay.
That's all you wanted?
No.
No.
I mean, there's a lot that I want to talk about. I guess there's no easy way to say this, so I'm just going to say it. I did take the DNA test. And the results did come back, and it is me.
I'm not at all surprised to hear that the baby is Kirk's, but I ain't gonna lie, getting the confirmation that it's definitely true is a big-ass punch to the gut. Any little bit of hope I had thinking we could forget about this whole thing is all gone now. This is some careless-ass self. Not only some old girl, that's one thing. Now it's a child, an innocent child. Can you move in? No. But it ain't even about me. It's about our kids. They don't deserve to see their dad, who they look at like man of the year. And now, how are you gonna sit down and talk to them about this?
I mean, I'm gonna talk to the kids.
You need to do what you need to do for your kids. The ball is in your court.
The past year has been filled with difficult and unpleasant conversations. First telling my wife about Jasmine, and then down to telling the kids that I'm Cannon's father. None of this has been easy. But today's conversation might be the one I just dreaded the most. Today, I'm sitting down for a meeting that I wish I didn't have to have. I'm definitely stressed out, but I'm mad at myself for getting myself in this situation in the first place.
How are you? Kirk asked me to meet him at his attorney's office because we only speak through our lawyers. And I'm guessing it's because he has an issue with me going to press. But I have some questions of my own for Kirk, and I plan to get some answers today.
It's been a little minute. How long has it been? Like over a year since I last seen you?
Yeah.
Cannon's about to be 2. Why you feel like you haven't seen him yet?
All the last year, it was like a war zone against me. And people were speaking out, so...
No, I get all that, but from the time that you found out that Kannon is your son...
That's why I put the child support in place to make sure financially you guys can live the way you need to live.
But do you feel like that's enough? Like, you don't feel like you need to be playing a role?
First of all, because, well, one thing about me, I'm definitely gonna play a role. I just don't wanna have outside issues. Like, I'm not gonna be arguing with dudes and girls about, I'm just not gonna do that. I'm gonna wait for it to...
For the record, I'm no longer with Kannon or Rod.
There was a lot of jealousy in that relationship. It was time for me to move on and make sure that Kannon grows up in a healthy and happy environment. One that hopefully includes his dad and, in time, his siblings too.
Do his brothers and sisters know that he is their brother?
Of course they know.
How do they feel about it?
Well, you know how Kelsey feel, right?
I know how Kelsey feels.
Oh, okay. You know, it's an awkward situation, but at the same time, of course, they want to meet their brother.
I'm just trying to get to the point where that can happen.
Keep in mind, you can't do certain things. Pop up at press is a hurtful thing for her. It's an embarrassing thing.
I mean, the last thing I wanted to do was make anybody feel some type of way. I think that I more so just wanted to finally get a chance to talk to her in person. You know, I feel like she deserves an apology in person.
I think timing is everything. I don't think rushing it makes it any better. You just need to let me kind of facilitate that. But I got a lot of repairing to do inside my household still. I thought I'd be angrier when I seen Jasmine, but it seems like she's coming from a good place and only looking out for Cannon's interests, and I can respect that. It's been a while since I seen Kannon, but I can't deny he's my son too. And regardless how he came about, he does deserve the best possible life. So Kannon, he's good.
Yeah, he's getting big.
Pictures, videos, you have?
Yeah, I got a video. You want to see one?
It would be cool. Yeah, he's a little handsome guy. He has gotten big.
Isn't he so handsome?
Yeah, I did that. Yeah.
I know that ain't who I think it is. Here? Don't play with me.
I'm gonna find you after, okay?
At a party I ain't know about.
Why are you here?
I kind of felt the need to talk to Rasheeda. Real quick, if we could chop it up.
First, I'm confused on why Jasmine's here. Then I'm confused on her walking in with Tiara. Like, what the f that about? But, like, what's the point? What do you want? Why are you here?
You haven't took it upon yourself to do what you was supposed to do as a father to our son.
You know what? You can go sit down. You can go sit down. Rasheeda, you are such a lady. Because I would have killed that bitch. I really don't have to say to this chick. But since she just keeps popping up, I guess I might as well deal with this once and for all. But she better remember, we in a room full of my peoples that will ride for me if necessary. I don't even need no help, though. I got this.
What is it? What do you want to talk about? I just wanted the chance to finally get to apologize to you formally. I've tried to write you. I've tried to, reach out to you. And I know I'm the last person that you want to talk to on the earth right now, obviously. I didn't want it to go down like this. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking about what I was destroying. I'm not that type of person.
Really?
I'm really not.
On some real you did that like that is the type of person you are. And I'm gonna keep that 100 with you. That was some real bull. You know how you with my family. And at the end of the day, there's really nothing you can say to me to make anything any different. One thing about me, though, is I'm a real-ass woman. And your child has nothing to do with the situation at hand, but the way you maneuvered was on some that I can't with. And that's why I won't talk to you. That's why I hadn't talked to you.
I'll be the first to say, like, I wish I would have never did that. That's not who I am.
Well, you don't have to try to tell me what you aren't, because all I see is what you've shown me.
I get it.
That's real.
I get it.
So you came to apologize? Is that what you had to say?
Shh! Shut up so I can hear.
I guess actions speak louder than words. All I can do is act on my words.
I mean, and that's doing what, though? Like, I'm confused. I mean, this is a far-ass place. We're not in Atlanta. So actions speak louder than words than what? Because when I talk to my mom and I talk to my stepdaughter, because you coming in my place of business, on some real, like, don't nobody, what?
The reason why I did that in the first place is because I wanted to be able to speak to you.
So then I'm confused on what it is you're wanting. You want to apologize, and then what? Because anything else after that has nothing to do with me. You need to be having whatever conversation you need to have with that man. Because at the end of the day, on some real, you a f***ed up individual for doing what you did. I'm not even talking about this whole around but what I can't get past is all the other you know, all these games with these blogs and this bull that you was doing. You posted my child on Instagram. Like that type right there, that's a no-go. Your malicious ass ways, like I can't respect that on any kind of level. And I'm trying to have my moment. Today is an amazing day for me. I've been through a lot, and I want to continue to enjoy my night. I'll see you later.
I did want to let you know that I went to go see your baby mother, Jasmine.
Why?
Because I wanted to meet Kannon. You're welcome. I want to thank you.
Hell no. Thank you for what?
This ain't my battle. This is your battle, and I'm making things easier for you. So I think I deserve a thank you.
Maybe halfway thank you. And how did that go?
Kannon is adorable.
I think all my kids look good.
I mean, I know I look good, but you know.
Oh, really? I guess I should have realized one day that my kids would want to meet their brother. And honestly, having Kelsey as a go-between makes things a lot smoother.
She felt like, why is it taking you so long to come around after the lawyer's office?
I'm taking it day by day. I ain't trying to rush nothing. I'm just moving slow and comfortable and hoping it work out.
Well, maybe you're moving too slow. I mean, I definitely understand time, but at the end of the day, time waits for nobody. You don't know what can happen today or tomorrow, and he's growing every day. So it's like, if you are gonna be in his life, don't half-ass it, just be there, because you're gonna miss those moments. You're gonna regret it.
Okay, mother-daughter.
I'm just saying.
My daughter sound like the mother.
I'm just letting you know, like, I mean, I don't think you should prolong any longer. So I think it's time for you to see him.
What does that mean?
Don't you think?
Time for me.
It's time for you to see him.
Oh, you doing that. Wow. I turn around and he's there. I haven't seen little man in a little while. I didn't know if I was ready to take the step, but Kelsey didn't give me much choice. So I'm just gonna make the most of this.
Come on.
You tripping. This is a lot.
It is, but I'm here and I'm by your side.
Here I am, and there's my son. And I can't help but think of all the time that I missed with him. Hey, what's up, little man? What's up? Hey. Come here. What's up?
Hey.
What's got to meet your sissy? Look, smiling at your sissy?
All I ever wanted for Kannon was to have his daddy in his life. I think we're all a little uncomfortable right now, but it's amazing to see Kirk with our son. And I can't wait to see how Kirk and Kannon's bond grows from here.
He's still a little shorty. How are you? I don't know how to really interact with my son, but it is great to see him. I'm definitely gonna build a better relationship and make him a part of the family. It's time for me to step up like a father.
It's good to finally see y'all interacting.
Kelsey went ahead and hit me with the make it happen right now surprise.
Thank you, Kelsey.
What's up, man?
Can we take a picture, guys?
Sure. What's up, man? Hey.
That's cute.
Happy anniversary.
What? Can you believe I done put up with your ass for 19 years married, let's say that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that these last 19 years of marriage have been easy, but I'm standing here, so that's saying a lot. But this celebration should be about family, and even though it's been hard, I'm ready to accept Kannon as a part of my family.
We need 2 extra plates because we have an extra little one coming. There they go.
Uh-oh.
Yo.
Hey, guys.
Hi. Hey, Sissy. How are you? Hi, little person.
What's up, bad man? Look, he just gone. Grab him, Kelsey. Come here.
Can you take your shoes off?
Come here. Take your shoes off. Yes, 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 yes. Come meet Shima.
Hi, you got a
Say
phone?
what's up. Kannon, say hello.
Hi. You stop it. I ain't gonna lie. I was sort of dreading this day because, you know, it represents a situation that was just so devastating to my life. And I definitely see some adjustments that need to be made. Does he got on drawers or he got a pamper on?
He got pull-ups.
He got pull-ups? Excuse me, are you yelling at me? Are you yelling at me?
Touch the bag.
You ain't want me to see that pull-up, you don't need to have on it too.
Yeah, but he needs to be potty trained.
He should be wearing drawers. This is my first time meeting Kannon, and yes, it is a bit of an eye-opener. Yeah, he is in his terrible tubes. But I ain't gonna lie, if he was being raised in my household, ain't no pull-ups at 2. How does that whole communication even go?
I mean, he's always with his grandma, Elsie, and them communicate and looking on the gram. It's party, party, party. And my whole thing is always he's saying is like, but what are you doing with the bread?
You at least want to be communicating and figuring out if he's getting everything he needs, is everything good?
I'm more concerned about his well-being.
Right, right.
You know, making sure if I can work something out or talk to them.
That's what's important. All the rest of it is bull.
A lot of guys might be good with just paying their child support money, but that's not good enough for me. Because of my relationship with Kannon's mom, I don't really be around her like that. I really just want to make sure Kannon's good when he's in his mom's care. And the only way to do that is to talk to her mom and her grandma, the people who really taking care of Kannon. I don't want to worry you about that on this great day it is, our anniversary. I don't want your mind to be on that so hard.
You can't resist the little cutie pie. But he gonna have to get used to how she might run things around here, you understand?
It's okay, you're gonna get another one. We got more. No. No. Turd.
Wow.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
How are you doing?
I'm well.
After all the little things about Kannon and how he's being raised, I was gonna confront Jasmine on it, but I know that's gonna be nothing but an argument. I figured since Kelsey is always picking up Kannon from his grandmother's house, I felt like I'll reach out to Jasmine's mom and just check in and see how my son is being raised myself. I feel like we're in a decent place. I just have a little concerns, you know. Sometimes Jazz is partying, and this is my concern. Like, I'm mad at her because she might hit me and say, I need to go do this. I'm going to a party in LA, and I just need you to watch him. But I just wanted to make you guys aware because y'all are in Kannon's life a lot more.
Hey. Hey, Jazz.
What's going on?
Hey, Jazz. We're having a little conversation here.
Yeah.
I see.
Kirk's dumbass thought that my mom and grandmother was gonna have a conversation with him without telling me that he was coming over. So I thought that it would be more productive if I just swung by and cut out the middleman so we could get to the bottom of things.
So we've been talking about Kannon's well-being, just chopping it up about how he's taken care of. Kirk had a little concern because he thinks you party a lot.
What gives you that impression that I party a lot?
Well, I don't like when I get a text or get a call saying from Kelsey, like, hey, you need to get Kannon right quick. I need to fly to LA because I'm going to a party.
That happened one time, once. You haven't been there for any holidays. You haven't been there for any birthdays. You want to post family first on Thanksgiving.
I just don't like it when I feel like I'm working, busting my ass, and you hit me with, I need to go party, so you need to watch it.
You're not even around enough for you to tell me that I party too much.
Kirk just recently got involved with his son, and he wants to call me out on my parenting? He needs to become a father before he can even think about commenting on me as a mother.
I just want you to have more of a relationship with him.
I spend a lot of money on Kannon. Like,
first of all, money doesn't make you a father.
Okay, so here's another issue. I feel like, why is he still wearing a pull-up?
Because he's 2 years old. And he's a boy.
But here's my point.
Well, let me ask you this. Where are all these concerns coming from?
They're coming from me spending more time with him now and him spending the night. You know, I get pushed even at home to make sure you're doing your job as a father. So
that's it? You don't got nobody in your ear?
Is Rasheeda asking me, what is he doing? Yeah, she may ask, Dad, why is he still wearing pull-ups? You need to get on it. She even saying to me, you need to make sure you...
It sounds to me like you taking baby steps because of Rasheeda. When it comes to Kannon.
Let me say, no, that's not true.
If Rasheeda has these many concerns, why not have a conversation with me about it? Especially when Kirk is sending his daughter, Kelsey, to be the middleman on how we deal with Kannon.
Something needs to be worked out because he needs to really visit more often.
I will do my best.
And let's work on being in contact.
You need to have a direct number, you and her, to get in contact with each other. Why it can't be something direct? Work on that.
I'll work
seriously.
I like darker. This is almost giving me like mint green, like a little taste of a mini kind of. That's what it need to be. That's what we need. I want that.
I like this.
Oh, there she go. You can go on and let her in. We're still in full renovation mode for Frost Bistro and Bar. And after talking to everyone at the trampoline park the other day, I decided it's time to do away with the IG beef and let me talk to Jasmine and explain to her how communication should be.
I'm gonna let y'all talk.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over here.
Okay. I had saw the post that you had did on social media, so I said, well, maybe we should have a conversation so I can kind of see what can be done to, like, calm those type of antics down.
Okay, well, I mean, I've heard from the grapevine that you and Kirk kind of had something to say about Kannon still being in pull-ups at 2, and I felt like that was kind of a dig at, you know, my motherhood and my mothering skills.
That was just general me talking, saying out loud, okay, he's still in his pull-ups. We gonna work on that.
You see how you communicating all of this to me right now? I wish that we had some type of communication other than Kelsey.
You know, this relationship this is a very weird thing here.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and you have to kind of understand and respect the process.
Right.
And me just being honest, I think it's some growth needed to be done on your side.
Yeah, I'm still learning. I'm young. Sometimes I lash out without thinking first, you know. I'm human.
I can admit that posting things on Instagram probably isn't the most grown thing to do. All I've ever wanted was this kind of communication that I'm having with Rasheeda. And up until now, Kirk has painted her out to be the bad guy. And I'm not buying it.
But hopefully we can get it right.
I mean,
for Kannon's sake.
That's the main thing, for his sake.
I don't know, I kind of feel like Kirk kind of uses you as the villain. I asked him, where's all these concerns coming from? Like, are these stemming from you or are they coming from Rasheeda? And then, you know, he kind of passed it off to you like, you know, these are concerns that you have.
Really? Well, I think that this whole situation makes him feel stupid, you know? And at the end of the day, his accountability is kind of all over the place, to be honest with you. I'll be the first to admit, based on how the went down, I was the one who said there needs to be zero communication between Kirk and Jasmine. But with the child involved, it's damn near impossible to co-parent without some form of communication. If you're feeling some kind of way, yes, the line of communication is Kelsey, so reach out to her. Okay. You know what I'm saying? until we find a better form, you know, which that's something that Kirk and I will discuss.
You guys are having fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
All right, guys, we're gonna move on. Now, Kirk wanted to take a more hands-on approach with Kannon, so he opened up a direct line of communication with Jasmine, but unfortunately, he failed to share this arrangement with Rasheeda. Let's see how this failure to communicate nearly landed Kirk on the outs again.
Kannon, say hello.
Hi. I ain't gonna lie, I was sort of dreading this day because, you know, it represents a situation that was just so devastating to my life. How does the whole communication even go?
I mean, he's always with his grandma, Elsie, and them communicate and looking on the gram, it's party, party, party. And my whole thing is always he's saying is like, but what are you doing with the bread?
You at least want to be communicating and figuring out if he's getting everything he needs, is everything good?
I'm more concerned about his well-being.
Right.
I just don't like it when I feel like I'm working, busting my ass, and you hitting me with, I need to go party, so you need to watch
You're not even
him.
around enough for you to tell me that I party too much. And let's work on being in contact. You need to have a direct number, you and her, to get in contact with each other.
Bro, ever since I gave Jasmine my number, she's always texting. I didn't even mention to Rasheeda that I gave Jasmine the number, but I met with her mom and the grandmom, and I was, you know,
Rasheeda don't know?
No.
We talked about you speaking to the grandmama, but you didn't say to me about you talking to her.
And I didn't get to talk to her.
Oh, you wasn't keeping nothing from me, but I don't know. I had to find out because I just so happened to pick up your phone. That makes me feel like I can't trust you.
I get that, but I felt like if it caused issues, I was just gonna change my number.
I'm finna go.
Let's get an update on Kannon. How is he doing, Kirk?
He's doing pretty good.
Rasheeda, let me ask you, how was it for you having Kannon come to the house and meeting him for the first time?
It was just like, whoa, okay, this is a lot. But when you look at this cute little boy, I couldn't do nothing but instantly like fall in love. So I just kind of swallowed it up and was like, you know what, this is my reality, face it. I've moved past the situation, accept everything that come along with it, and keep it moving.
I know once Kannon came into the house, you were shocked to see that he was still in pull-ups.
I can only speak about myself as a mom. He has a pacifier. I'm like, that needs to go in the trash. He's 2.
Were you okay with her giving her input on Cannon's progress?
I didn't have a problem with it. We needed to get Carter out the damn Pampers. We was like, this got to stop. Pull up, yo. It's a process. Like, it just like, you don't just say it and he stops, so.
Right. Now, when you decided that you and Jasmine needed that direct line of communication, why not tell Rasheeda about it? Why did you hesitate?
Honestly, you see me telling the guys, I've told my son, I told Kelsey, I just was like, when I tell Rasheeda, she probably gonna get me.
The reality of it is, that is your son and you do need to know if something wrong with him. But don't not tell me trying to be save face and then look what happens. I see it and find out. Like, come on.
Kirk, let's talk a little bit about Jasmine. She basically came out and said that you're only a parent when the cameras are around. What do you say to that?
I think she expects me to be there like she was in a relationship.
Okay.
And she got to understand, you know, it was something different. And you chose to move forward with a situation and you got to kind of deal with it.
You had a child with a married man and a family. He's not going to change his structure for you. He never made you think that from the beginning. So don't think now that that child is in place that everything is going to change. It's not.
Well, we know, obviously, we wish you guys the best. It seems like it's in a much better place than it was last year with the two of you. And Kannon is now a part of the family, so it seems like that situation will only continue to grow. So we wish you guys the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Rasheeda, what you been up to?
Dealing with drama, honey.
What kind of drama? What kind of drama?
Don't over here. I ain't doing nothing wrong. I had got a call from DFAX saying that maybe Kannon, my son, might get left back because his mama had him late to school every day. This was yesterday. A could have threw you under the bus. The problem with her is she was out here on the prowl trying to get a to take care of her. That's
It's but it's also you did too. No, I'm
Guess
just
what?
saying so that
It
why.
is but when you're taking care of your child, you should not be back in court.
Well, that's the problem about being a side hoe.
Yeah.
That's what I. But she's not even a side hoe, Kirk. Not with her. It was, you know, a situation that was unfortunate, but it's just gonna haunt you for the rest of your life.
You know, I've been dealing with this for years. Jasmine, she needs to start understanding that you can't expect certain things, baby, because that's not what that's about. What it's about is Kirk financially taking care of Kannon. A lot of things that she talks about and wants are things that she wants for herself. And that's when you're losing sight of what the is really going on.
Do you think that if there's any capacity that you could possibly be able to have a conversation with her without him, because he's the culprit, where you can calm things down at this point?
I don't think me saying something is going to change her mindset.
She's probably feeling like, okay, we both made a mistake, but now I'm the only one that's living with, she's on with the kid alone.
Sit back by her sitting at home taking care of that child? No, because if she was, defects wouldn't be calling. Your baby daddy's ain't. So I get where y'all coming from, feeling like, ooh, I know what it feel like on her end, but you probably know what it feel like because you ain't getting child support. She get it, and she gets more. And she gets help whenever she calls Kirk, so it's a big difference.
Does she want Kirk to take full custody? Because that could also solve it.
I don't believe in somebody taking a child from their mother unless it's unfit. Then the situation should change.
But isn't she unfit or defense though?
How this gonna go? I called this meeting today to talk about Kannon and his DFAC situation with Jasmine. I'm definitely glad Rasheeda decided to join, but I'm worried on how it's gonna go. We've had our issues with Jasmine in the past.
I know I'm the last person that you want to talk to on this earth right now. That was some real bullshit. You know how you with my family. There's really nothing you can say to me. See you later.
So how are you feeling about it?
I just don't want it to be an argument because that's not what it should be. Kannon's been a part of our family for 7 years now. At this point, we should not be having these issues, but we do. I will say, my friends are right. I do need to be a part of this whole conversation. What I'm really hoping is that we can all get on a good page for Kannon's sake and let all the bull go out the window.
Gosh, you should have been here by now.
Kirk invited me to meet him. It's bull. At this point, just pay what you're supposed to pay and be on your merry way. I'm very shocked to see Rasheeda here because the last time I seen her, she told me that she would not be an Instagram parent. The bitch lied. Hello, Rasheeda.
Hey.
I haven't seen you in years.
I have not.
Good to see you.
You as well.
This is an awkward one for me. No husband really wants to call this type of meeting because it's incredibly awkward to kind of be in this position. I be kind of wanting to figure out a communication, it's a lot of stuff.
But it's the same stuff as before. Do you realize you didn't even attend Kannon's last birthday because where were you at?
That's the same party that I helped pay for and pay for the gifts, correct?
When we was in mediation, do you even remember what we agreed on? Yeah, you don't know because you don't
I do know,
to
I'm not.
So the agreement was that you get Kannon the 3rd weekend of every month. Do you do that?
No, we didn't really agree to that because the last time...
It's signed on paper.
This is what I just want to say. It's not gonna ever be exactly what you want it to be. But one thing you ain't gonna never, ever, ever have to question or worry about is that boy getting the love and the same treatment as all the other kids when he's around. But I feel like y'all owe it to Kannon for it not to be a nitpick.
I feel like I'm just glad to walk down the street sometime because, you know, I was labeled as America's most up person at one time. Women hate me for what happened with her, but then you have a child involved who needs all of that love.
You're not a victim.
No, it's not about a victim. This is what I get. It's my fault. Yes, I messed up. But one thing we not gonna label me as a bad father. I take care of my kids and my grandkids.
One of the elephants in the room for real is like, what is going on now with the DFAC situation? A DFAC call, that's a problem. That can get you in trouble. There's no excuses as a parent.
The case got dismissed.
You know?
What I have a problem with is that this is our first time meeting and maybe it's because of this DFAC situation. But why are you so concerned now?
I've always been concerned.
and I've always loved him since the first day I
heard from you.
You don't have to hear from me because Kannon knows what's up. That's all that matters.
You understand why it's a little weird now? It seems
but
like
you know it's not weird.
Because
no, it's genuine.
Now all of a sudden.
I've always been there since I decided to forgive this. If I forgave him, I gotta take everything that comes with it, and that's Kannon. Y'all figure some out so we can get this boy on track like he need to be on track. It's been too long to be playing these kind of games, guys. Call me, babe, when you do.
You got something else to say?
No, I'm just like, well, I mean, I told you, you can call me anytime. When you need me, call me.
Now that you say that, I'm gonna take your word for it. We'll see.
So if I pick him up from your house and I come to your door, you're gonna be fully dressed, or you're gonna be how you normally be?
How do I normally be?
You came to the door a few times in your birthday suit. You don't think that's happened?
Are you kidding me?
So that's never happened?
Oh, you making up now. I don't know what you trying to do, what you trying to pull, but it's okay, because listen, I don't erase no message.
And I'm not saying it like I've never...
I don't erase nothing. Take this mic off of me. Listen, Kirk is absolutely insane. I have so many messages from Kirk. We can either co-parent like I would like to do in the future, or we can go to war. That got me up.